Koyani Squatsi. The return of the blue star Kachina will be the alarm clock that tells us of the new day and new way of life, a new world that is coming. This is where the changes will begin.
At discovery, it was already inside the orbit of Jupiter, traveling at nearly 60 kilometers per second, too fast to be gravitationally bound to the sun.
It didn't just show up on one image, it showed up on all the images, and it's moving very quickly. This is 9 minutes of data going through here. This is October 2nd. So it makes sense that this would be 3I Atlas because of A, its speed, B, because of its very large size, but it seems very likely that it's at least 5 kilometers across, if not even bigger. I'd put my money on bigger personally.
To put this into perspective, 3I Atlas is currently larger than our moon. Not far behind the twins will come the purifier, the red Kachina, who will bring the day of purification. On this day, the earth, her creatures, and all life as we know it will change forever.
Here we have the first recent image that we're going to look at of 3I Atlas, taken on September 25th, 2025 but here we see it has that green color. This is basically showing up very bright and quite large in this image, and it doesn't have that typical tail that you see with other comets. So there's a bunch of other comets right now flying around the inner solar system or nearby, and they have these super long, dazzling tails. 3I Atlas does not have that. So something is quite bizarre as it relates to 3I Atlas, its inclination to the ecliptic plane, its speed. It's coming from roughly the direction that we had that WOW signal in 1977, only 9 degrees off. There's a whole bunch of oddities as it relates to this interstellar object.
So if this planet turns out to be in a 3,600-year orbit, then its mass will be correspondingly larger, that would be capable of supporting life forms of one kind or another. Is the orbit that I have proposed for the 10th planet, and here's where we think it is right about now in its orbit. This is your orbit for the planet, and showing that it would come out of Sagittarius in biblical time, and that once you allow for precession, it will be around into Libra by now.
3I Atlas is currently in Virgo. It just left Libra. There will be messengers that will precede this coming of the purifier. They will leave messages to those on earth who remember the old ways. The messages will be found written in the living stone, through the sacred grains and even the waters. From the purifier will issue forth a great red light. For more than half a century, Carlos Ferrada astonished people with his astronomical and geophysical predictions. He discovered new comets and planets. He discovered their trajectories and orbital motions with this amazing accuracy. And at the age of 90, Carlos Ferrada finally broke his silence, and he told about his 59 years of research pertaining to Herculobus, or what he referred to as the comet planet.
Entonces aquí en este gráfico usted nos muestra, en el gráfico, ¿verdad?, de que en este lado está la Tierra, la órbita de nuestra Tierra alrededor del Sol.
Sí, señor.
Y que él penetra en la órbita terrestre, aquí, pasando muy cerca de nuestro.
It's also retrograde, crossing the solar system against the flow of the planets.
En su gráfico nos presenta lo que es la estrella muerta o el sol muerto. En ese sol muerto él gira.
Aquí a 92 kilómetros por segundo.
Entonces, además de esos 92 kilómetros por segundo, él tiene otra velocidad, que es la más aterradora, ¿verdad? Que es la que se mueve muy rápido.
Tiene 3 velocidades, hombre. O sea, 1/1000 de la velocidad de la luz.
Eso es rápido.
Hay un campo gravitacional que trae ese astro nuevo, que hace 13.000 años que no penetraba, y que 13.000 años atrás después de los tiempos de Atlántida perdida, queda el gran cambio humano,
geofísico y humano.
Son tantas las cosas que lamentable la humanidad no está preparada.
Many will appear to have lost their souls in these final days. So intense will the nature of the changes be that those who are weak in spiritual awareness will go insane, for we are nothing without spirit. Life will be so bad in the cities that many will choose to leave this plane. Only those who return to the values of the old ways will be able to find peace of mind. For in the earth we shall find relief from the madness that would be all around us.
El cambio viene. La destrucción viene. Y más que nada,
And many of the children in these times will be unnatural. Some being from the stars, some from past worlds. Some will even be created by man in an unnatural manner and will be soulless. Many people in this time will be empty in spirit, no life force in their eyes.
afectará a la humanidad en su existencia, en su producción, en su subsistencia misma.
Those who return to the ways given to us in the original teachings and live a natural way of life will not be touched by the coming of the purifier. They will survive and build the new world. Only in the ancient teachings will the ability to understand the messages be found. These messages will be found upon every living thing, even within our bodies. All life forms will receive the messages from the twins. The appearance of the twins begins a period of 7 years will be our final opportunity to change our ways. Everything we experience is all a matter of choice.
Inside, there'll be no light here but ground.
Thank you for watching, and much